Noon here on Lightning 100, 100.1 FM, WRLT, Franklin, Nashville. And I've got a special in-studio guest returning to Lightning 100 Studios and to Nashville, Colin Hay from Men at Work. How you doing, Colin?
Very good. Thank you very much.
I think, did you just fly in this morning?
I flew in yesterday.
Oh, you flew in. All right.
It just feels like this morning, but it was in fact yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Well, it's like 9 a.m. Out or 10
Yeah,
a.m.
I've been doing a lot of flying in the last couple of months, so
That's good.
I've been, covering a lot of miles.
That's got to be tough. Well,
it's good though.
Well, it's wonderful to have you back here in the Lightning 100 studios. You're in town performing at the Belcourt Theater tonight, and it's your CD release, the new one, American Sunshine, and it's out on Compass Records. And so I'm really excited about talking about this album here because there is a Nashville connection, I believe, for the first time. So
that's right.
We'll definitely. I want to ask you all about that and your recording sessions you did with your wife in California. But you got your guitar with you. You want to do something?
We've got a lot of ground to cover.
But there really is a lot of ground, actually. I had people emailing me questions too, so I may jump into some of those as well. But let's do a tune, man. What do you want to start with?
I'm going to play a song called "Oh California," which is where I live. Thought I'd never reach the water. I had to cross the desert and the Great Divide, drinking only golden promises, white lines in my eyes. All sons and daughters followed all the signs to paradise, believing only dreams and promises with starlight in their eyes. Oh, California, yeah, it's the one big love that you cannot end. Oh, California, well, it's not like before, but we can still pretend. I was swimming in freezing water. I could hear the music from the other side. I looked up and I saw my father, and tears were in his eyes. Oh, California, yeah, it's the one big love that you cannot end. Oh, California, well, it's not like before, but we can still pretend. We all still live for Friday night. Old habits die hard when you get them right. There's a broken dream in every grain of sand, but it's as close as I can get to the promised land. Oh, California, yeah, I can see you now from the top of that hill. Oh, California, though many have gone, I got the memories still. Oh, California, yeah, I can hear the sound of the mission bell. Oh, California, where one stone's throw from heaven. Never reached the water. I had to cross the desert and the Great Divide, drinking only golden promises with white lines in my eyes. Oh, California, yeah, it's the one big love that you cannot end. Oh, California, California, yeah, I can't leave you now. Oh, California.
Lightning 100 live in the studios. That is Colin Hay of Men at Work, and he's been a man at work for a long time now, and doing the show tonight.
I'm thinking of changing my name to Colin Hay from Men at Work, just to make it easier for people.
Well, you got to mention it because it's such an important band. I mean, you guys sold 30 million records.
Is that right? It keeps on going up.
Oh, okay. Well,
30 million.
That's how it works, especially when
it's with the passage of time.
When you do cameos on Scrubs and cool things like that. So.
That's funny when the song's like when the album's like 15 years old, you've sold 15 million. When it's 20 years, you've sold 20 million. 30 years, 30 million. It just keeps on going up.
Who's even keeping track? But
someone is, believe me.
Well,
not me.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time since you guys have done one of those studio records. I think this is actually your 10th solo CD. Is that correct?
I think so. So people say it maybe number 9 or 10, whatever. 10, I think. 10 sounds good, so it's a round figure.
And it was the first time you recorded anything here in Nashville. Is that right?
Yeah, I came here because the Gary West from Compass Records, who runs Compass Records, he suggested that I come to Nashville because I think that he thought that I was becoming too comfortable in my own studio. And he may well have been correct. So I came here with underprepared, actually. I came to record for 2 days, and I had maybe like 3.5 songs, and I said, how many songs do you think we'll do in 2 days? He said, you'll probably get like maybe 4 songs done, I thought that's pretty good. So I came here, I had 3.5. I thought, well, I'll finish the 4th song, the night of the first day when I go back to the hotel. So anyway, I came here and met these musicians who were really great, and it was so great, in fact, that when we first started recording, we recorded everything I had in like 40 minutes or something, So I had to figure, well, not quite, but they were very fast.
You guys were done before lunch.
We're done almost, and then I thought, oh well, what would you do after lunch? I thought, well, let's record this song that I've always wanted to record, which is an older song of mine, which I only ever recorded acoustically, trying to make out that it was part of my plan all along, which was in fact not the case. I didn't really have a plan because I'd run out of plans. I had nothing else to record, so I had to scamper back to the hotel and finish off a bunch of stuff that I had. But it ended up being really good because I was forced to finish these songs off, which I hadn't done. So we ended up recording about 9 songs, and it's taken a long time to explain, isn't it? But we recorded 9 songs in 2 days, so it was a very fantastic experience for me, and the Nashville experience was all good for me.
Out of those 9 songs, how many of them actually?
None of them made
the record.
None of them made the record.
Oh, really?
No, six of them made the. Actually, 6 of them are on the record, and then another 2 are bonus tracks. So nearly all of them, 8 of them, and then 1 I just hadn't finished the lyrics for, which I still haven't.
I know that.